What's up, everybody? Axe Wizard here. I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft again recently, specifically Hardcore Classic. If you don't know what it is, it's an add-on that has some rules to make the game hard. So basically, what it boils down to is death equals delete. If your character dies, you're done. You can't group except for dungeons. You can only do a dungeon one time, or each dungeon one time. So you can't just level by farming dungeons, and you can't trade with other players unless you're part of a duo. Which, if you want to do a duo or a trio, you have to roll those characters and start at level 1 together, and you guys can only play together. You can't play solo. You can't trade with any other players. You can't use the auction house. So these restrictions make it a little bit harder. And for me, I played vanilla back in the day. I played classic when it dropped. I raided Molten Core, Blackwing Lair. We did ZG. We did Encourage. We did AQ20, AQ40. Did all that. I got halfway through Nax before I just started playing Final Fantasy 14. So I played a lot of classic. And so I thought, like, if I can do this is cake. Well, it's a little harder than I thought it would be. So, for example, my hunter here, Guns and Bozes, already died once. I had to re-roll him. He died at level 17, so I'm already caught up to where I was and a little farther. I have a few characters here. So far, only my first Guns and Bozes hunter here died. I got a druid, which is what I played in vanilla and also classic, but I was like, you know what? I've done Druid before, and I primarily played Horde, so I thought it would be fun to go Alliance, because I haven't played Alliance in years. So I made a Warrior, and he is just so damn boring, I decided to make a Hunter. which is ironic, because I didn't even get my Warrior to 10, and Hunter below level 10 is basically just a bad Warrior with a gun. Like, you're basically meleeing stuff anyway. But once you do get to level 10, you get to tame your own pet, and then the game starts to get a lot easier, but it's still challenging. So let's jump into Guns and Bozes here. So if you're not familiar with Hardcore Classic, I don't have any add-ons installed except the Hardcore Classic mod. So I've got the stock UI. I don't even have a damage meter. I don't use any other add-ons. So I'm probably like the only person on the damn internet that doesn't use a bunch of add-ons in World of Warcraft, but I am a basic bitch. So if we look at the Classic Hardcore, we've got a bunch of rules here. So these are the rules. All professions are allowed. No restrictions on talents. You can use the gear that you pick up or craft or buy from a vendor. No auction house. No mailbox. No trading. No grouping in the open world. No battlegrounds are allowed. Buffs from other players are allowed, but you're not allowed to ask for buffs. So, for example, like there's that's a warrior. I thought it was a mage. For example, there's a paladin here. I can't ask them to give my pet might and me wisdom. I can't ask, since we can't trade, I can't ask the warlock to give me a healthstone. So you're on your own. Now, that's why a lot of people are playing warlocks and hunters, because you've got your pet buddy to help you out. So, super fun there. So, I'm currently in Loch Modan, and I think I've mostly done all the quests here. I have a quest to go up to the wetlands. I think I might knock that out. But what's funny is if we go to death statistics, you can see that 4 people have died here since I just started playing. So you probably can't see that because my head's in the way. But you can see, oh, there you go. Webmaster HC, the Night Elf Hunter, died at level 24. That's rough. So you have this constant death log here, so you get to see everybody else who has the add-on. Whenever they die, it broadcasts a message to everybody else, which is really cool, and it keeps track of all of your levels that you've gotten. So you can see we have Guns and Bozes old here, which is my first hunter that died. You can see I have Roglar HC, which is my hardcore druid. I got bored of playing him because I'm pretty good at druid. I figured I want a challenge. I say challenge and I start playing a hunter, so whatever. But I want to challenge by playing alliance. So I went dwarf because beard. Why would you play anything else? And so you can see I've been leveling guns and bows again. So it keeps track of all the levels and the amount of time that it took you to get to that level. So for guns and bows, I've been playing for about 16 hours on this playthrough. On my old one, it looks like I played for about 15 hours. I actually died twice, actually. So I had a second guns and bows that was an orc hunter. I decided to go back to alliance. So I killed him off. So yeah, I've been putting lots of hours into this. And if we look at like verify, you can see that my verification status is pass. So it's that 99.5% of time tracked. So the add-on is constantly tracking your playtime, and that makes it a lot easier to verify it. So I don't have to live stream or record every second of gameplay, which is so annoying. I don't have the hard drive space for that, man. I've already been playing like 17 hours on this playthrough. I'm only level 18. I have to get to 60. It's gonna be forever. Right? So I noticed that if I alt tab out, I don't think it's tracking my time while I'm tabbed out. So just be aware of that. And you can have accountability. So you have all these other players who have the add-on as well. So the add-on's constantly checking with other people. So you know, if you die, it tracks that, and then if you resurrect, you broke the rules, it will also track that. So you can tell if someone is not genuine or not. So it's really fun to play. For me, like, this is a big nostalgia hit for me right now, just because my very first character I ever rolled was a dwarf rogue back in 2005. And I just love I forgot how much I miss being a dwarf. Like, it's just, I'm short, I'm squat, I'm thick, I'm ripped, I have a massive beard, and I'm an absolute Chad. I mean, what's not to love? So, yeah. But this is, you know, it's probably going to be pretty boring content for a lot of people. I thought about trying to start live streaming this, because that would be the ultimate thing to do. Because what I'm doing right now is, I haven't really been making much videos lately, because I've mostly just been playing this. I would get off work, I'd grab some dinner, kick back and chill. I'm getting caught up watching YouTube videos and just playing hardcore classic, just grinding mobs. You know, I could take up this boar right now if I want to. I won't get any experience from it, but I will. I'll be able to skin him, which will be cool. There we go. I got some boar meat. I'll feed that to my pupper. And I got some ruined leather scraps. Whoopty flippity doo. So let me feed my dog. There we go. He's getting a little bit of happiness from it. So since I finished up most of the stuff here in Loch Manon, I think I'm going to go north up into wetlands. I think I could probably survive. So we're going to give that a shot. And we're going to see if I die. My first death was... There's a big elite bear called Old Sooty. And he was level 20 elite. And I tried taking him on at level 17. I had a bear pet myself. And I was trying to have my bear tank it while I kept healing him with men pet. And I got him down to about half health before I completely ran out of mana. And my pet was about to die. So I started running. I chugged a mana potion. And I was able to kite him back to Thelesmar. Or Thelsamar, I guess it's called. I keep calling it Thelesmar, but it's Thelsamar. It's this place down here. So I was right over here. I kited him over here so that the guards could help. And let me just make sure there's no baddies or anything around here. Okay, I think we're good. So I kited him to the town, and the guards started attacking him, but my concussion shot, which slows him down, was resisted, and he caught up to me. And I immediately tried to switch to aspect of the monkey, which makes it so I have a higher chance to dodge. And I wasn't dodging anything. I didn't have any health potions. And I kept trying to do wing clip, which will slow him down so I can try to get away. I couldn't land a hit because my melee skill was so low. Because I had just been, you know, the entire time I had just been, what level is this guy? Dragon Maw Grunt. So the entire time I was doing it, my weapon skill was so low that I couldn't get a wing clip and I was dazed. So I couldn't run. The guards weren't killing it fast enough. I didn't have anything. I just basically died. Oh, these guys are level 20. Okay, 2021. That could be a lot of fun. I don't want to die, though. I'm going to leave them alone for now. I'm going to keep going. But so far, this playthrough, I feel pretty good. I've got lots of greens that I've managed to acquire, either from quests or just from drops. I don't have a good gun, though. I need a better gun. But everything else is green. Basically, everything is green except my gun. Which is ironic, because that's my main damage dealer. So, I got a pretty cool wolf pet. His name's Kibbles. He's level 18. He's got a pretty good amount of armor. He's got 40% damage reduction. Against, oh, what the heck? Oh, there's people moving. Okay. I was looking on my minimap because I have track humanoids on. So my wolf so far is doing pretty good. My first playthrough, I had a bear who was a lot more tankier, but he didn't do as much damage, and he had a harder time holding threat. So I'd mostly sit there for like a second or two and just let my pet get a few growls in, and then I would start attacking. So far, my wolf seems like an absolute Chad. He's holding threat, no problem. So it could be because I have a crappy gun, but I'm making it work. So for my profession so far, all I've picked up is skinning, and I've just literally been vendoring all the leather that I get. Since I can't use the auction house or trade with players, it's just been a moneymaker for me, because every stack of light leather vendors for like 3 silver. Every stack of medium leather vendors for a lot. So that's how I've been making my money. So sometimes when I go up to a vendor and they have a rare item, I'm able to buy it. Ooh, a level 2 warrior? Godspeed, buddy. Hope you make it. Hope I make it. I think I should be fine. Yeah, druid over here. Kitty. Ooh. I thought about trying druid on the Alliance, but I can't stand playing night elves. I just can't do it. Night elves are stupid. Got a rogue over there. So let's try taking out one of these spiders. I'm curious to see how we do. We're 4 levels below it. Okay, so far taunt resisted, so I'm going to give it a second. Oh my god, he's dropping fast. My pet is getting his ass kicked. Uh-oh, this is bad. This might be bad. Okay. So, I'm gonna slow him down. I'm gonna try to let my pet reestablish aggro, hopefully. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna wing clip him. And then I'm gonna keep shooting him. There we go. Kibbles has aggro again. Oh, Kibbles, come on, make it, buddy. Holy cow, my pet almost died. And I have leech poison. That's not cool. Level 14 mage running. That's fun.
Sure.
The mage is like, scary. I'm like, word. So I think I'm going to help this mage. I think they're trying to head to Menethil Harbor over here. So I'm going to follow the road, and I'm going to try to make sure that they get there safe. So you can't group with players in the open world, but you can help each other. So, you know, you just can't ask for help, and, you know, you can't rely on people too much. But for this case, like, if we get into a bind, I'll probably just have my pet hold them off while we run for it. So stuff like this is perfectly fine. Doesn't break your run or anything. But if you're constantly like grouping with somebody and you guys are knocking everything out and you're basically doing duo, but you didn't start as duo and you're just not grouped, that's kind of frowned upon. But if you're playing solo, you're supposed to be playing solo. So, but that doesn't stop me from helping people if I'm out in the world. So sometimes I'll see, you know, people running from, you know, respawns popped up or something like that. And so I'll help them out. I'll have my pet maybe get some aggro on stuff. This guy has a quest. I might try to grab it really quick.
Here there. Off with you.
There we go. But I like... It's crazy how many people are actually playing this, too. Like, there are people everywhere right now just playing this. Like, you see this death thing... no, I guess you don't. You see this death counter here. Like, this is how many people have died since I started playing. Like, 5 minutes ago. So, lots of people are playing. Lots of people are dying. And they just, you know, once you die, delete your character, roll a new one. So, the stakes are high. Especially doing dungeons. I have not done a dungeon yet. I should make my way over to Westfall at some point and try to get into a Dead Mines run maybe, but I don't even know if I want to do that or not. You know, sometimes like I just did a quest a while ago where I was killing these trogs in this cave, and there were a lot of people that were in there, and the trogs just kept respawning so damn fast that, like, you know, if you were something like a mage or, you know, somebody who needed to drink or eat after every combat, there was no downtime. So it's super hard for people. Thankfully for me, since I'm a hunter, my pet can normally take on 1 or 2 mobs with me just shooting, and then I'm ready to go. And if my pet's a little low, I can cast Men Pet, and that keeps him up. Brutal. It's this person's 6th attempt. But so far, I've been really loving the community aspect of it. Like, they leveled exploring. Yeah, so this person was like telling me about how they died. So the highest character they got was 26. And they died to Stitches, which is a elite abomination in Duskwood. And there's a lot of people who will grief hardcore players. So, like, this person's running. So I could help, but they're already running away. He's already got this. He's already got that. I'm gonna... Oh, there's a crocodilist over here. And this person is backing up. Okay. I think people are fine. Okay. This guy might not be. Alright. So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure people are, like, safe. So, like, everybody... Usually everybody tries to help each other. But sometimes there are players that will grief each other. So, for example, there's a lot of high-level hunters that will kite enemies around. So I almost got killed by that today. So hunters do a thing called kiting, which is where I could have a mob chasing me, and I keep turning around and then shooting it, and it will keep following me. And every time that you do a combat action with a mob, it resets its leash timer. So you can keep kiting these mobs, and high-level hunters will just use their really low-rank skills that cost like no mana, and they'll just last forever. And they can just kite them everywhere, including big elite bosses. So sometimes people will kite dragons that will breathe fire on people. They'll bring them to a lobby zone. They'll kite high-level elites. So, for example, I was chilling in where is it? Loch Modan here. So down this way, there is the Badlands, and there's like level 30 to 50. Like, oh crap! What's going on here? Oh, I am too low level to even help with that. I want to help, buddy, but if I do, I'm gonna die. Fuck it. We're gonna help him. We're in it now. I'm actually helping. I'm doing a thing. I should not be doing this. Holy cow. Whew. I don't know why you're thanking me. Thank the other person who was healing, man. That was nuts. Wow. That was insane. Okay, so this is not a safe space. That's for sure. So, yeah, I'm gonna go park this bad boy for right now. Now that I got to the inn, I should be somewhat safer. But there's players that will grief people, so they will kite big elite mobs into like inns and stuff like that, and get a bunch of AFK players killed. So you don't want to really AFK in Hardcore Classic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out, and I'm going to go to my druid really quick. I'm going to play him a little bit. I was in the Barrens, I think. Yeah, so I'm in the Barrens. And I play a big cow. I'm a Tauren. And, what quests did I even have? I had a lot of random quests. Let's make our way over to Ratchet, because I want to go over there. But yeah, griefers are a big problem. If you die to a griefing death, you can have your death appealed, and if it passes the appeal, you can keep playing it. But I don't know. For me, if I die to getting grief, that would suck. I don't know if I would appeal it. But then again, I've only got to like level 18 on hardcore so far. So if I was like level 59 and I got griefed, I'd probably frickin' appeal it. You know, that would suck. But it's really heartbreaking to see like somebody like a really high level die, because that's a lot of hours gone. The fastest person to level so far in like hardcore, I think, was like 5 days. I think that's slash played time. So if I do slash played, why isn't it showing? Oh, here it is. Here we go. 9 hours and 47 minutes. That's a lot of time to invest. And that's a lot of time to be wasted if you die. So constantly on the lookout, head on a swivel, checking for stuff. And it's really easy to get lulled into a false sense of security, because it's like, oh, I've played this game, I know this zone like the back of my hand. Next thing you know, there's like some big elite right there that you didn't remember, or somebody kited it to you. And then you're in danger mode, or you get one shot. Super fun. But anyway, I don't think I'm gonna have too much fun video content. I just wanted to make a quick video about WoW Hardcore Classic, because I've been spending a lot of time playing it. I'm enjoying myself. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'll ever make it to 60 or not. But I am having a fun time just revisiting the old zones, especially on the Alliance, because I haven't played Alliance in forever. So while I'm really familiar with the Horde side, I'm not as familiar with the Alliance side. So that's been kind of a fun little new challenge to do that. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I think I might try to live stream this at some point. I think that could be a fun experience. I have to get my second monitor hooked up and make sure my stream settings are set. And I can probably only stream at like 720p, because I don't think I have that great of upload speed. My internet is Starlink, so it's kind of, it works great normally, but for uploads it's kind of slow. So we'll see what it does. But again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in whatever video I make next.